Yes, teacher, clear.
Okay, now look at your workbook on page 11 and let's do the exercise together. Now, you know, in the first exercise here, we have to match the words with their definitions. Here we have the example, commemorate, celebrate the memory of someone or something. Commemorate. Number one, we can try. Drop. Number one. Yes, Sharif.
Yes, drop.
What does it mean, drop?
Drop, quit, stop.
Good. E. Quit or stop doing. Drop, quit, or stop doing. Good. Next, number two. Ahmed Azam.
Okay, marathon. G, a 26-mile, 42-kilometer sporting event, usually running.
Good. Good. Marathon. 26 mile, 42 kilometer sporting event, usually running. Hamad Taysir.
3, right?
Good.
Number 3.
Good.
Medal.
Middle.
A circular award.
Good. A circular award. Good. Medal is a circular award. Good. Number 4. Originated. Can try.
Can I answer, Sisa?
Yes, Rahman.
Originated, C. Began,
Good.
come from.
Good. Number 4 is
Can I
began.
try?
Came, true. Came, from. Abdullah Amin.
Pigeon, a bird that lives in cities.
Good. Pigeon is a bird which lives in cities. Good. B. Next, number 6. Yunal.
Can I try?
Yes, Yunal.
Practice. Do something over and over in order to perfect it. D.
Good. Do something over and over in order to perfect it, to be, professional in it. Good. Number 7. You can try. Yes. We can try. I think it is easy. Precision. Usaid, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Number 7, please.
Number 7, precision.
Precision, yes. Look at
parade.
the last. Yes, parade. Good. Precision, a parade. Good. Number 8. Aday.
Yes, teacher. The F, brought back to life.
Revived, yes. Brought back to life. Brought back to life. Good. Revived. G. The last one. Saad, are you here, Saad? Abdurrahman Ra'ad. Yes. Umar Jarrar. Abdurrahman Musa.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, the last one, please. Torch.
Torch. A stick or handle with fire at the end.
At the end. So the stick or handle with the fire at the end. Thank you. Now let's move to the next exercise. Exercise B. I think here we have maybe different answers according to you, according, to your knowledge. Who can read the first question? Who can read the first question? Ashraf? Ashraf, are you here?
Yes, Mr. I'm here.
Read the first question, please, in exercise B.
What's something that you
That you
practice?
practice. Good. What's something you do a lot? Practice more and more. Maybe, you know, I practice playing football and playing tennis. Maybe I practice, let us say, running. I practice, you know, cycling, etc. Good. The next question, who can? Here we have different answers, as I said. Who can read the second question? Yusuf, are you here? Yusuf?
موجود أستاذ.
Yes, please read the second question, please.
Do you know anyone who has run a marathon? How did the
Yes.
person get ready for it?
Good. Maybe, you know, yes, my friend, you know, had participated, for example, you know, he trained for it for months or for 3 months. Read the answer, please, Yusuf.
My friend
My
Pat
friend.
ran a marathon. He trained for it for months.
Good, thank you. Question number 3, who can read the third question? Abdul Hamid, are you here, Abdul Hamid? Abdul Hamid? Yes, Sharif. Read number 3, please.
Okay. What's something that originated from your country?
What is something that originated from your country? Maybe, you know, the date, let us say industry that, you know, originated, you know, here in our country. Chocolate originated from my country. We have different answers for, you know, these questions. Number 4, who can read number 4? Ahmed Haswani, are you here? Ahmed. Khalid. Khalid. Number 4, Khalid. Read number 4.
يلا أستاذ يلا.
Yes, read number 4.
Number
What
4
is
يلا.
one way?
What's one way to
Commemorate. Commemorate someone. What is one way to commemorate someone? You know,
a way to commemorate someone is
to
have a
celebrate the memory of someone. Yes, commemorate, as we said before, to celebrate, you know, the memory of someone. Maybe to make, you know, a big party for him. A way to commemorate someone is to have a parade or a party. Okay, good. Thank you. Number 5. Who can read number 5? Abdurrahman Saadi. Where are you, Abdurrahman? Muhammad Naif. Abdul Aziz Kamal.
Yes, teacher.
Muhammad Naif, read number 5, please.
Number 5. Have you ever dropped something because you didn't like it? What?
Good. Have you ever dropped something because you didn't like it? What is it? Maybe here we have an example. I dropped playing video games because I didn't have time for it. Next, number 6. Abdullah Amin.
Where have you seen pigeons? I've seen them everywhere in the city.
Good. I have seen them, you know, around the city. Good. Thank you. I have, you know, seen pigeons in the city square around the city. Good. Thank you. So quickly, you know, have a screenshot to write them later. Now, let's move to exercise C. You remember yesterday, I think we talked about, you know, the gerund as a subject, using, you know, the gerund and, you know, the gerund phrase as, you know, subject. Here we are going to unscramble the sentences Okay, then you can, agree or disagree. That's up to you. And look at the example. In the ocean, is swimming difficult? So swimming in the ocean is difficult. Yes, agree. Number one, who can arrange or who can order the words, unscramble the words to make a sentence? So you have to start with the gerund at the beginning of a sentence as a subject. Yes, Ahmed Azam.
Okay, yes. Exercising roller skating is good.
Roller skating is a
Roller skating is a good exercise.
good. Roller skating is a good exercise. Here we have to put a. Okay. Is good exercise. Number two, who can make a sentence using the words here in number two? Can try. يلا شباب. Yes, Sharif. Number two. Playing
Yes.
team.
Playing team sports has many benefits.
Good. Playing team sports has many benefits. Ahmed Taysir, good. Number three. Ahmed Taysir.
أعطيك الحل أستاذ ولا؟
Yes, directly.
Practicing is an important part of playing sports.
Very good, thank you. Practicing is an important part of playing a sport. Good. Practicing is an important part of playing a sport. Good. Number four, who can try? Good day.
4. Car racing takes a lot of courage.
Good. Good. Car racing, takes a lot of courage. Courage, yes. Number five. Who can try? Let me choose. Abdurrahman Ra'ad. Where are you?
Can I try?
Yes, Yanal.
Playing sports is a good way to stay in shape.
Good. Playing sports is a good way to stay in shape. Good. Playing sports is a good way to stay in shape. Number six. And do it. Ashraf, are you here? Here, Ashraf. The Nidal. Nidal. Sharif, number six, please.
Okay. Walking is easy, but it's a good form of exercise.
Good. Walking is easy, but it is a good form of exercise. Number seven.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Nidal. Number seven, please. Cycling.
Cycling requires a lot of
Good. A lot of leg strength. Cycling, requires a lot of leg strength. Here it is written wrong. And instead of bike racing, just write cycling, okay? Here we have just, wrong printing. And instead of saying, bike racing, write cycling requires a lot of leg strength. Number eight. We can try the last one. Ahmed Azam.
Okay, playing a sport not essential. Okay. I think missing practice.
Not missing.
Is not essential.
Yes.
Yes, not missing practice is essential for learning sports.
Good. Not missing a practice is essential for learning a sport. Okay. Now just have a screenshot to do it later. Not missing a practice is essential for learning a sport. Let's move to the next exercise, exercise D. Here you have to finish the sentences with your own words and ideas. Look at the example, skiing is dangerous. Now what about, the first, number one? Who can try?
Teacher, can I try?
Yes.
Playing tennis is fantastic.
Good, it's fantastic. Playing tennis is exciting, is difficult, is useful, etc. Here, the answers may be different from one to requires two people. Here, the most important thing, to use the form singular for the gerund. We use the singular form with gerunds. Requires, not require. We use here is, not are, etc. Skateboarding, number two. Sharif.
It's difficult.
Yes, Sharif.
It's difficult.
Good. Skateboarding is difficult. Good. Yes, skateboarding is difficult, but fun. Golfing. Number three. Who can try? You can say anything. I think it is easy. Ahmed. Ashraf, are you here, Ashraf? Ahmed Rami. Hashim. Usaid. Golfing. Yes. Uday.
Golfing is hard, but it has a lot of things to do.
Good, very good. Golfing is, difficult. Takes a lot of patience. So we have different answers. Good. Number four. Ahmed Azam.
Okay. Surfing is fun, but it takes a lot of courage.
Good. Surfing is difficult. Surfing is dangerous. Difficult, dangerous, etc. Good, thank you. Playing football is what? Exciting? Maybe. So much fun, etc. Scuba diving. Who can do it? Yes, Sharif. Scuba diving.
Scuba diving is exciting, but
difficult, but
difficult
or
to
dangerous,
practice.
but good. Thank you. Scuba diving, for example, is dangerous but exciting. Requires a training and certification. Good. Number 7. Number 7. Yes, Abdurrahman Saadi. Running.
Yes, running is useful for the body.
Yes, good. Running is useful for to be in shape, or exhausting here is exhausting. Yes. Number 8. Ice skating. Can do it. Sharif.
Ice skating is dangerous.
Good. It is my favorite sport, is dangerous, is exciting, etc. Okay, let's move to the next exercise, exercise E. Here we are going to write the superlative and, form of the adjectives and, the present perfect. I think we talked about the subject yesterday. We said that we use one of the uses of the present perfect is used with the superlative form of the adjectives. And, we have short adjectives. We use EST, long adjectives preceded by the most. Look at the first example. This is the best, game I have seen in a long time. Instead of saying good here, good is the adjective, short adjective, but it's a regular adjective. We use the best. This is the best game I have ever seen in a long time. Now, what about number one? Here we have hard. It is what? Let's say a short adjective. Sharif?
The hardest test I have taken was in chemistry class.
Good. I have taken was in chemistry class. Good. The hardest test I have taken was in chemistry class. Number two, Abdurrahman Saadi.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
The longest run Baina has taken was 10 kilometers.
Yes, good. Has taken was 10 kilometers. The longest, run Bina has taken was 10 kilometers. Number three, who can do it? What is film you? I think it is easy. You can try. Scary is what? A short adjective, so we have to add EST. Yes, Abdurrahman. What is the?
What is the scariest film you have ever seen?
Ever seen? Good. What is the scariest film you have ever seen? Number four. Let me. Yanal, are you here? Yanal. Said. Abdullah Amin. Abdullah Amin. Yes, the Said. That was, the.
Well, okay. Number
That
three
was
or number four?
Number four. Look at your screen.
That was the sickest Bilal could have been.
Yes. Good. Number five. Who can try? Abdul Hamid, are you here? Ahmed Rami. Abdurrahman Mahroub. Uday?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Abdurrahman. Read number five. What is?
What is the worst?
Yes, the worst TV show
you have watched.
Good. What is the worst TV show you have watched? Number six. Yes, Uday.
Lance Armstrong is the most famous cyclist there was ever.
Has ever been. Good.
Okay.
Lance Armstrong is the most famous cyclist there has ever been. Number seven. The longest. Sharif, the longest book.
The longest book I have ever read was War and Peace.
Good. What is? Abdurrahman.
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Yes.
What is the most exciting sporting event you have ever seen?
Good. What is the most exciting, sporting event you have ever seen? Number nine. Sharif.
Yes, this is the tastiest meal I have ever eaten.
Good. This is the tastiest meal I have ever eaten. Good. The last one, number 10.
Can I answer?
Ahmed Safi, Allah Ahmed Azam.
Okay, that was strange. The strangest conversation Maya has ever had.
Good. That was this, the strangest conversation Maya has ever had. Good, thank you. Okay. Now let's move to the next. The next. Okay, exercise F. Write sentences about your life. Use the superlative and the present perfect. Here we have different answers. The longest game. The longest game I have watched was the tennis game. Number 2. Abdurrahman Saadi, the hardest sport.
Yes, teacher.
For you, طبعا.
The hardest, I think, volleyball.
Good. The hardest, sport is volleyball. The hardest sport I have ever played is tennis. The most interesting book, I have ever read about, for example, peace, about Africa. The most interesting book I have read was about Africa. The best dinner. This is the best dinner I have ever been to. Easiest class. The easiest class I have ever taken is health. Farthest place, look here, example. Just here we have examples and we have different answers for you. Egypt is the farthest place I have ever been. Number 7, the most interesting person I have ever met, Aguilar, the best vacation. My trip to Tokyo was the best vacation I have ever. The funniest person. The funniest person I have ever known is Eric. The most boring film is about, etc. So this is about, exercise F. Have a screenshot and you can write, different answers.
أستاذ بقدر أختصرهم.
Yes.
أنتم.
Okay, now look at exercise G. Here we are going to write sentences about each picture using, a gerund as a subject or, the superlative form with the present perfect. Look at number 1. Look at the example. This is the most exciting tennis match I have ever seen. Now, number 2, football, for example, oh, he is the best goalie we have had for years. Goalkeeper, yes. Number 3, watching, for example, football at home can be really fun. Number 4, running is a great way to stay in shape. So this is about, our lesson today. We have to stop here because there is no time. Have a screenshot, please.